Good morning, YouTube. I decided we would start a chick log. This is day 2 of the chicks. Raw, uncut footage. I'm about to go check the chicks. First time today. Let's wander on in the shed and see what we find. Their light inside of the brooder is on a timer. It comes on just after the light will come through the window, so you get kind of a phased in approach to the morning. As you can see, my shop is chaos. The chick feed is in that garbage can right there. These other 3 barrels here are 1,000 pounds of food for the chickens and the pigs that I'm getting at the end of the month. We'll talk more about that later. Alright, so I did go a little bit into the corner. They're getting going this morning. Let's prop this up, put you on a tripod. There's always one that has to make that screeching, chirpy sound. Always one. So they've decided, as you can see, to be afraid. Ah, it's the man. He's coming to get us. Why? Why is he doing that? Alright, I'm just checking their food and water. Standard little bit of wood chips in the water. Their food is untouched from yesterday, so they literally just woke up. A little bit of poop in there. Yeah, so there's the limits of the amount of work I have to do first thing in the morning. Let's talk about the brooder for a second. So as you can see, I've got a hinged lid, solid here. My heat lamps are not heat lamps. If they're pecking at each other, I'd switch one out for a red light bulb, which stops them from pecking at each other. The problem is if they see any red, they peck at it. So if everything's red, they don't peck at anything. I don't know why it works. It just works. But I have infrared ceramic bulbs in there. And the reason that I did that is I don't want the light on 24/7. I want them to be warm 24/7. So this little light bulb right here is on a timer that gives them about 18 hours of light a day. And it's over here by the water and the food, so they know where it is. Now, I have a little bit of chicken wire around the top ventilating part of the brooder, and over here in the lid. I want air circulation through this. The bottom is solid 3/8 plywood. And there's a 2x4 frame underneath it. It's also on casters because I always want to move something. Interesting bit, and I was hoping that it would work. Sorry I blacked out there. I put them by this window, and there's mesh in the back of the brooder. So when the sun comes across here, there's a little rectangle of sunlight inside the brooder. And I did that on purpose because the Franken chickens always wanted to be in the sun. And sure enough, when I came out yesterday afternoon, I didn't bring the camera, sorry. They were all lined up there in the sunlight. Pretty cool. Usually come and check on the chicks 3 or 4 times a day. Let's take a peek and see how they're doing. That pile up in the corner thing, they're not cold. They're afraid of me. They were all over the place. As soon as I pulled the lid, they're like, eek! And they all piled up in the corner. But I just come out to check to make sure A, they're alive, B, food's full, C, got water. Done. I also check the temp. The way I do temperature control is I have this little thermostat here. And you'll see that the top number says 80.6 and the bottom number says 83. Now, it runs off of a thermometer. The thermometer is right there. You can see that it's off the bark. Now, and it's off the middle, so the actual heat comes in right here. And the difference between here and the elevation up, which is about 2 inches, gives me like an offset temperature. So I have an infrared thermometer that I would shoot right here on this piece of bark to see what its temperature was, and then I set the thermostat to be what that is at 95 degrees. So 83 degrees is 95 degrees. Works really well. That's right, you saw the end credit. But what I've done is I mounted a GoPro inside of the chick brooder, chatted up the chicks a little bit, and then left. So the rest of this video is what chicks do when you're not watching. Bye.